Chainsaw Man 114 continues the streak of Asa fumbling the bag, the arrival of the Devil's Hunter Club with Yoshida, and did Fujimoto introduce to us Kobeni's sister. Right off the jump, Denji confirms to Asa the only devil that can be causing this looping ability of the aquarium never ending is the one and only Eternity Devil. And instead of Asa curiously asking him, "How do you know, Denji?" she comes across dismissive and then tries to one-up him by saying she's in the Devil Hunter Club, so obviously she knows more than him. We know Asa is anxious and very insecure here, but her abrasive attitude towards Denji is so uncalled for. Ironically enough, however, Asa's disastrous state with Denji gets worse when the Devil Hunter Club shows up. We get the fake Chainsaw Man joined by two fellow members of the Devil Hunters Club arriving, agreeing with Asa's earlier comment. Who predicted though that we would see Haruka the fake Chainsaw Man and Denji together in the same room so soon? In addition, Yoshida conveniently was at the aquarium too, obviously not spying on Asa's or Denji's date whatsoever, but if we tally the total people now stuck in the aquarium thanks to the Eternity Devil, we have 6 people: Asa, Denji, Yoshida, Haruka, plus the other 2 members of the Devil Hunters Club, which parallels nicely with the 6 people Denji found himself back with in Hotel Marin during his previous encounter with the Eternity Devil: Aki, Power, Himeno, Arai, and Kobeni. Which now let's get the biggest elephant out of the room. Is this Kobeni's brother, yes or no, or maybe perhaps even sister? Regardless, this character has 2 moles on their faces, the awkward hairpins, I know that's subjective, but let's just go with that, and the crying face expression, which eerily matches that of Kobeni's back in what arc? The Eternity Devil arc. So if it looks like a duck and acts like a duck, ladies and gentlemen, this is without a doubt Kobeni's brother slash sister, or at the very least a relative from her family. Let's also not forget the fact how they mentioned their mother forcing them to join the Devil Hunter Club to pay for their scholarship, just like the way Kobeni, the Eternity Devil arc, explains how she was forced to join to pay for her gifted brother to go to college. So it's safe to say at some point we will see Kobeni again, but I'm actually more interested in seeing what her brother, I'm just gonna assume this is a male, will do in these upcoming chapters. Will his devil contract be revealed? And if so, will they share the beans that his sister is also contracted with the same devil? I'm more curious to see if that scenario is gonna happen. Kobeni's brother aside, Haruka attempts to act as the leader of the group, telling everyone the only 2 goals they should have in mind is to exterminate the Eternity Devil and to survive. Asa then wonders if she can eliminate Haruka, because if she does that, she can get her body back from Yoru, and she wouldn't have to think about taking out Denji. But given what we've seen with the promotional art before Chainsaw Man Part 2 began with her holding onto the chainsaw, the line of "Can I really turn Denji into a weapon though?" leads me to believe that yes she can, and that 2, this is subtle foreshadowing that it may actually happen in these upcoming chapters. Now, despite the group being stuck in the current floor they are at, the taller Devil Hunter member lifts Haruka up to discover in the floor above them is a lounge room, supplying them with foods and drinks. Asa mentions how she can't eat fish, not because she's allergic, but because it grosses her out. Asa's awkward tendencies shine even more when soon after that fish remark, she stumbles into Denji, who reveals he found 1,000 yen on the floor, commenting how much of a thief he is, in addition trying to shame him as well. Which, this is the first instance for me in Chainsaw Man Part 2 where I'm actually annoyed she thinks she's so much better than Denji. Look, I know it's probably gonna come around full circle into her growing into a better person, but right now Fujimoto is doing a stand-up job of me actually finding myself annoyed at her tendencies in this particular situation that she's in. Regardless, Denji calls her out and tells her, well, how are you gonna contribute to the group? Then she goes back to the Devil Hunter Club, revealing she had a cell phone on her the entire time, with each member celebrating, telling her to lift her hands up in the air to hopefully get a signal and to contact someone. Look at this cute, adorable face acting like she's contributing to the group. Fujimoto wastes no time in making her feel high and mighty for, well, several seconds before she grabs the phone. She goes a little bit too high, she falls on the ground, and awkwardly she breaks the phone because she has had an amazing track record in dropping the ball just as awkwardly as Kobeni has done in Part 1, with everyone looking disappointed and Yoshida's stoic mannerisms when he just kind of laughs at that moment. I mean, look, I know they're in a dire situation, but I probably would have done what Yoshida would have done as well, although the other members of the Devil's Hunter Club don't find it amusing. Haruka sighs, adding how she complains isn't a team player and fails to contribute to the team, leaving her feel alone and depressed once more. I know we're supposed to hate Haruka, but I also didn't think I would find myself agreeing with him in this chapter. But this is all to say, will Asa get her moment to shine in the aquarium when she confronts the Eternity Devil? There's actually so many routes and variables with these particular characters, I really don't know what to expect. The Devil Hunter Club members acknowledge Yoshida being a talented high schooler working for public safety, but how crazy would it be if Yoshida went out in the aquarium trying to protect Denji somehow if he needed protection for whatever reason? I'm not saying it's guaranteed, but we know Fujimoto has no qualms on taking out a character when they have to elevate or raise someone else. And how shocking would it be if Haruta somehow took out Yoshida here? Or better yet, will Fujimoto have Denji transform into Chainsaw Man in front of Haruta? So it seems like this Eternity Devil arc part 2 parallels some early tendencies of how it originally started back in part 1, and thankfully we don't have to wait 2 weeks for chapter 115 to drop. But if there's any more clues or predictions on what may happen, I highly suggest we go back to the events on the original Eternity Devil arc, which you can click right here.